Hi, everyone. How are you today? It's Nicole.
And me.
And me.
A Boogie with the hoodie. A Boogie. A Daijah with the hoodie.
Daijah with the hoodie. Okay, so we are going to YouTube, so that's good. So I'm just going to cut out. Okay, so today we are talking about The Highwayman by Kerrigan, Byrne. We both have physical copies. This is awesome.
Yeah, I thought that you sent this to me, but I remember buying this for myself because I thought I was going to like it.
Did I send it to you?
I bought it myself.
Oh, okay. Hi, Vina.
Hi, Vina.
So yeah, okay. The Highwayman by Kerrigan.
Wait,
This is actually...
I have a random side note.
Okay.
The heat is on in my house and it smells like heat and I'm not having a good time.
Oh, it smells like...
Yeah. Actually, let me open my window because before I was like, because it went from like 70 something degrees to 30 degrees today. And I was like, huh? And then we had snow, but it was too warm for it to stick. It was like 30, like 6. And then I was getting really cold, so I closed my window. I'm about to get hot now because I can feel the heat.
Open your window. As usual, I didn't read the book, but came for the show. That's okay, as long as you don't mind spoilers. Hi, Danielle. How is everybody? How is your new year treating you? It's treating some of us very good. But
excuse me. What was that?
I just said it's treating. I didn't say you. I just said it's treating some of us very good. You got a snack? Okay, good. I just got tea.
I was trying to eat these the other day with my friend in the car because I got them from like the gas station, and then they kept saying I looked like a little rabbit eating them, and were trying to take videos of me, so I didn't. I didn't eat it. So
you look like a rabbit. Hey.
Hi, everybody.
Read the book a while ago, and I'm here. Nice. This is the second time this book has been on a live show and only got to chapter 3.
No.
I
don't think it's worth the read.
Let's be honest, even if I get some of these books, I forgot everything that happened by then. That's true. That's why I have to read it either the day before or the day of. That is because otherwise everything's out of my brain. Okay.
I don't have COVID, by the way. I say this every live show. I don't have COVID. I just cough a lot because I inhale things into my lungs that probably shouldn't be inhaled because I have asthma. Anyways.
And like the sugar on those candies that you're eating.
What does that have to do with coughing?
If you inhale while you're eating, that goes into your lungs and it causes you to cough.
Ooh, so cute.
I read this book a while ago, but planning on rereading because I'm planning on finishing the series. Oh yeah, I do. I definitely want to continue on with the series, actually. I did enjoy it. I gave it 4 stars. What did everybody rate it in the comments? I gave it 4 stars. Daijah, you gave 3 stars.
I gave it 3 stars. It's really 2.5, but the smut was good, so then it's a 3.
Smut was good. That's probably the only thing that we agree on.
Oh my god, hi Sarah.
I reread my Goodreads review before popping on. Hi Sarah. 3 stars for you, Harissa, as well. Okay. Yeah, I gave 4 stars. I did enjoy it. It's a little too drawn out for me. Like, this probably could have been legitimately 50 pages shorter. Ooh, we got 5 stars. Nice. Happy New Year.
I like how we both just went.
I have arrived.
I feel like this chat is popping today.
Yeah. I didn't read it, but I don't think I ever will, so I'm here to stay. Okay.
I don't like this flavor. What is this?
It looks red. Is it like
is this watermelon?
Oh no.
It's supposed to be strawberry, but it don't taste like strawberry. It tastes like watermelon.
Oh. It was red, so I thought it was going to be like cherry or something. First live show in like 6 months. Ooh, for you. Thanks for choosing ours.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Okay. So, this book I feel like this book had a lot of stuff going on in it. Like, we have like childhood friends to enemies to lovers.
See, but the thing is, it had a lot going on, but at the same time, it managed to be boring. So I don't know how it managed that.
don't necessarily think it was boring.
I
just
fell
think
asleep 5 times.
Oh, you meant for book club. Okay, that's fine. 3.5 stars. Okay, perfect.
This book, I finished it 4 hours, over 4 hours later than I was supposed to because I kept falling asleep. I would say that means it's boring. And this is the middle of the day. Like, it wasn't like night. Like, it was like 3 p.m.
Yeah.
I mean, I do fall asleep a lot, but some books do be like that. Like, I definitely know a couple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but so we have what's her name? Farah, and we have Dorian. So it is, you know, everything like I said, so much stuff going on, secrets, you know, like hidden identities and things like that, you know, from on both sides actually. So we have Farah, who is like, she's basically like a secretary at Scotland Yard, and one day she goes into her the person, what is his name, Carlton, goes into his office and he's interrogating Dorian Blackwell, and so that kind of starts their whole relationship, because they know each other. There are things that happen in their past, and so but I felt like I was like, okay, is it that because first of all, her and this other guy, they're like, they knew each other since she was like 10, I think, and you know, they were not necessarily betrothed, but they basically did like a hand fasting because they're both like Scottish. And
okay, wait, first of all, I know that's thing in Scottish culture, but hand fasting to me does not sound right in my brain. Like, the first time I heard it on the audiobook, I was like,
what are you doing?
I was like, wait a second, beep, back up.
Yeah,
what are we talking about?
Hand fasting, getting married. So, but yeah, she was like 10, and so, but she like kept like his name for like this whole time. Like, she's known as Mrs. Mackenzie, and I just think that's hilarious.
Keep talking.
Okay, I will. But yeah, so the whole thing of this book is like Dorian Blackwell is supposed to be this guy that she was with in this orphanage or whatever, wherever they were at.
You're spoiling it. That's
yes,
a spoiler.
I am. Yes, I am. I'm spoiling it. I don't break my stuff up into spoiler, non-spoiler. This is spoiler part, guys. So, but it was going back and forth. Like, I honestly was like, okay, this Dorian guy is definitely Dugan, like, definitely. But then, like, he would say something or something, and I was like, well, then I don't know. So I was like going back and forth, but I was like, okay, it's definitely this guy is Dugan. But that was kind of like, I don't know. That was kind of like the worst thing, like the whole back and forth for me.
See, I thought I would like it because I thought I was gonna like it because it's darker. And I've heard it's like a darker historical romance, like it's on the darker side. So I thought I was gonna like it, but I didn't. It was just fine.
I was not expecting it to be this dark. Yeah, there was definitely like, you know, some triggering stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Like rape, sexual assault to little kids, and it's just
all I want to be in life is
a Swoon sister. You are a Swoon sister. Harsh. I personally hate one thing Dorian did so much it made me annoyed at this whole book, but Farah is awesome. Do you
then say what it is?
Say what it is. Yeah, Harissa, tell us.
See, I didn't think Farah was that awesome. I like liked her, but like Sis was like almost too perfect. Like, it was just beat into my head so much. She's like a little fairy, a perfect little fairy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, the perfect thing. That. Oh,
yeah.
Did I do a little circle?
You were frozen.
I saw myself do the circle, and I got shook. I was scared.
You were frozen for a second. So, would you say this book this is a good beginner book for a newbie to the? No, probably not. No.
I've read. This is my second one, and I would say, what is it? The Duchess Deal. The other one I read is better.
The Duchess Deal is really good.
That's a really good in general, and I think it's good for beginners.
Yeah, if you want to start historical romance, definitely The Duchess Deal by Tessa Dare.
Mm-hmm.
Hands up. if anyone was surprised by I wasn't. I mean, I kind of guessed it, but then there was like other things. I was like, okay, maybe I'm wrong, but I was,
I wasn't, but I also didn't care. So I was like, oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Okay. I've never read historical romance, and I like to say I'll try any genre once. So
I'm glad I've tried a couple, but I don't know how many more I'm gonna read.
I love the damage hero tropes. True. Beauty and the Beast vibes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
See, okay, that is my gripe.
That's your gripe?
Yes, because the thing is, right? Like, I'm like, okay, like, damaged hero, tortured hero, nice, love to see it, okay? But then, like, his whole trauma, like, the whole reason he is the way he is was barely even talked about on page. Like, it was not explicit. It was just kind of like a vague idea of this stuff kind of happened. And I'm like, sir, you really became a whole criminal lying about your whole identity, and I don't even know the reason why. Like, you're just kind of like, you're lying to me. And you literally lied and told her that the man died when you demand and you alive. Like, for what? Like, if you're gonna be a damaged hero, I'm gonna need to know in detail what made you like this. If you're gonna act trash and you're gonna base it on the fact that you're damaged and not just be like you either need to be like, I'm damaged and trash for this reason, or I'm gonna need you to be like, yeah, I'm damaged, or like I need you to just be like, I'm trash. Period. Like, there's no explanation. I'm just a trash person. I'm either need you to be upfront and just don't blame it on nothing, or I'm gonna need you to give me the whole details. And I didn't get the whole details. I wanted the details. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was mad. I'm like, I don't even care about you.
I feel like in historical romance, you're not going to get details like that, because it's not explicit. I think you're putting your expectation on like the thriller genre onto historical romance, and it's just not like that. I mean,
I don't think that's okay. Maybe I don't know about historical romance, but characters act trash. Like, they normally like go into like their whole backstory, like their mom died or something, and they're like, then I started taking drugs. Like, I don't know, like they go into it, even like in like darker normal romances. So maybe I just didn't know that in historical romance it wouldn't go in depth, but I didn't like that.
I mean, I feel like if someone says like he was imprisoned and raped by guards, I feel like that's in depth enough. It doesn't necessarily have to him have a flashback of him like actually being assaulted by people.
Yes, I didn't think it needed a flashback, but also like I just feel like then in itself, like him being raped by guards, that kind of like he acts like an asshole, and so like it's kind of giving me the idea that like everybody who's raped just is going to act like an asshole, and that doesn't happen.
Not necessarily. Everyone
like
deals with trauma differently. This is just how he decided to.
They do, but I just didn't like it. Like I needed I didn't need a flashback, but like it was just so vague. I feel I didn't like it.
Yeah, I felt like it got the point across. I didn't really feel like it was vague at all.
I was actually looking at some reviews, and a lot of people who gave it like 3 stars were saying the same thing. So I don't know.
I hate when the hero decides he knows what's best for the heroine. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's. He's like, she definitely like put her on this pedestal where he was just like, you are too perfect, too pure, and I can't damage you like with these soiled hands kind of thing. Definitely. I did get recommended a historical romance for my 12 and 12, and I'm nervous. Which oh, in bed. This is actually really good. I actually really like My Banks. The author didn't lean into his trauma enough, told us, but didn't show us. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like it needed to be shown. Like there are certain things like, because if it did go into it and like there was like this serious like traumatic experience of him being sexually assaulted, then people would be like, oh, this is so triggering, blah blah blah. So it's like you can't have it both ways kind of thing.
Okay, but also I feel like it didn't need to do a flashback, but I feel like it showed me like he just acted like an asshole and then told me he had trauma. It didn't show me that he was traumatized. Like I feel like I didn't like I don't need a flashback, but I need him to show that he's traumatized. I guess with like the touching thing, kinda.
Yeah.
Thing, but like I feel like I still wanted it to show me that he was traumatized, not just acting like a jerk. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense.
I prefer historical fiction, mystery.
I think this is what I prefer as well. Like when historical fiction is like a mystery or some like fantastical elements, I tend to like it. So that's why I thought I would like historical romances, but I don't think I do.
Once the trailer, whatever, that was about Farrah's identity happened, the book went downhill. All this woe is me. Yeah. Although I'm saying that when my last historical read was the character being attacked by the no. Wow. Which historical romance was this? By show us, I meant she didn't show how it affected him. We got all this backstory trauma, but his actions had little to do with the trauma.
Yeah, except the touching.
His actions had little to do with the trauma. Like his whole, I mean, I don't know. He was trying to get revenge for what happened with the actual Dorian Blackwell, who he assumed his identity. And that guy, what was his name? Warrington? Is that his name? That he was in on a lot of stuff that was happening. They were in like that whole council meeting where he's like, he actually paid that nun to fake Farrah's death certificate. And he paid for that prostitute to come and like basically be her so he could get the title and whatever that she was expected to have. But I feel like helping her, and he was trying to get like the revenge against the people who put him in that situation, I guess. But yeah, honestly, like my literal only complaint about this was that he was definitely a jerk. He was a little too mean to her. I like the trope where it's like the guy is a jerk to literally everybody else but his heroine, his love interest, but he was even a jerk to her. So I'm just like, okay, you don't have to do that. Stop being mean to her. And then also like that it was too long.
Yeah.
I think it explained why he worked himself to get the reputation and money so much. Him being mean to her was probably him pushing her away because he felt dirty. Oh yeah, that was definitely it. I
don't really like that. Like, I like it when, I guess maybe I'm just too much of a dark romance reader. I'm just like, I want him to be like, yeah, I'm dirty, okay, and she's gonna be like that too. We in it together, bestie. We gonna be twinning. Like, so the fact that he was like, oh my god. And then I feel like in his head, she really was like too pure. I was like, okay, Miss Girl, we get it. You're a delicate little flower. All right.
Oh, okay, so A Blues Singer to Redeem Him by L. Jackson. Okay. Got it. But yes.
Also, go ahead. Oh, Jinx. I don't even really know what being a highwayman is. All of the terms confuse me in historical romances. But I saw people in reviews complain that like for it being called the highwayman, we didn't even really get to see him be a highwayman that much. Like it was in like only talking about a little bit.
No, and it wasn't.
Some people were disappointed in that, the fact that it's called the highwayman, and Sir was really out here barely being a highwayman.
Yeah, that's true. Even if
I don't even know what that is.
A highwayman, it was basically explained. It's basically like being a pirate but on land.
Okay, it did give me piratey vibes for a sec.
Even if I can understand where he came from, I agree he was too mean and controlling, for sure. Yeah. I don't mind when the guy is a jerk to the woman. Really?
I don't mind this either, but I need them to own up to it. Like, that's what I'm saying, is if like they're gonna be mean and gonna be a jerk, I need them to be like, yeah, I'm a mean jerk. Like, I need them to be like, yeah. Like, okay, and like I need them to like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just want them to like own up to it and like be like, yeah, and what about it? But he was like, no. And I'm like, literally, like, get a life. Like,
expecting roadside, yeah. Errol Flynn charming. Yeah, no, he wasn't. It was just basically like, it's like, yeah, he was doing like, this is who he is. He's made a lot of money doing this, but this is what he's doing now, like helping her, basically kidnapping her.
Exactly. If you're gonna be mean, I need you to embrace it and just like be a bully. Like, I need you to just own up to it and be a bully.
A highwayman robs people on the road and they hold up carriages.
Okay. Well, he didn't do that.
No, he didn't do any of that.
So the title is lies.
That's probably how he got to the wealth and standard that he is now, but I think that, but like, yeah, he wasn't, like, he was not doing that in this book for sure.
Maybe I'm gonna come up with a new title. Give me a second.
Okay, come up with a new title. Oh, someone else does not like bully romances.
Okay.
For me, it's like, I like certain bully romances. Like, there's got to be a good reason why this guy's or whoever's being the bully is a bully. And they got to do some major, like, stuff to make me believe that the person being bullied is actually falling in love with the bullier. Because, yeah, I don't like it when the love interests are mean to each other.
I only like it when they own up to it. But I think I just like toxic behavior just in general, like in my entire life. So like I don't know, like I feel like if I was in high school now and someone started to bully me, I'd be like, so are we having a romance?
Are we having a romance?
Vicious was not that good. Stop. You want to know what's okay? This one's darker than Vicious and it's more triggering than Vicious, but Deviant King by Rena Kent is like the most bully romance that I've ever read. Like, this man will literally like traumatize this whole girl's life, and then be like, you stuck with me. Like, and I'm like, and he like doing like crazy stuff, like Daijah level crazy stuff, like going out there. Like, I would not be surprised. Like, I've only read the first 2 books, but like I would not be surprised if like he like burned down her house. Like, I'm talking like he's a little psycho in the brain, and he's just like, I'm gonna torture you a little bit, but you stuck with me. We besties for life. We for lifers. Like, and I love it. It's so good. Perfection.
I'm weird. He can be mean to her, but because he's a mean person and not just be a bully. Okay. I like toxic because of a tortured past, and I hate and trust no one guy. Six Venom was too heavy on the bullying for me.
I don't know if I would like that. I don't know. I feel like in Deviant King, he like do be traumatizing her like for real on the low, but like in her head, she's like, okay though. Like in her head, she like really likes it.
Yeah.
Being traumatized. And I'm like, okay.
But if you're getting that
together,
if you like that, if you get that internal monologue, you're safe in the knowledge that the heroine is actually liking it. If you got nothing but his point of view, it'd probably be a little worrisome.
No, she's like on the outside, she's like, but on the inside, she's like,
the eyebrow Daijah stuff.
What are you gonna do? Like, and I'm like maybe I just like it because it's me. Like, yeah. Like, you know what? Bad attention is still attention.
That's true. Like, attention, still need it.
I do. I'm an attention whore.
I do not like bully romances either. I prefer cinnamon roll heroes. Oh, this is as far from cinnamon roll as you can get. Harissa, you'd probably like Archer's Voice if you like cinnamon roll heroes.
Okay, but I like bully romances, and I didn't really even like Vicious. I gave Vicious 3 stars, the same as this one.
I thought I hated when the guy threatens to kill the girl and vice versa, but when they fall in love, turns out I only hate that in YA.
I just don't think LJ Shen was like, I don't think they're a good author. Like, I don't think they like know how to write. Like, I've read other bully romances, and I just feel like LJ Shen doesn't write the bully romance. Punk 57 was a cute moment, but I don't think Punk 57 was like super bully. Like, it was, but it could have been worse. Like Deviant King. Like, everything's on the Deviant King level now. And Deviant King is just like it's extreme. Like, I would not recommend it to most people.
Like, that's the scale for you. Deviant King is like up here.
No, like, he like literally traumatizes her, like, dead ass. Like, does like actual like shitty things.
Yeah.
Like, he's not like, ooh, like, let me like embarrass you in front of the whole school. He's like, let me destroy your whole life. Like, like have your life in shambles. And then he's like, I'm gonna make your life into shambles and traumatize you, so the only thing you have left is me. Like,
yeah, see, that's the thing. I was just like, there's no way, like, if after reading that, you would make me believe that she actually fell in love with this jerk. Like, I
but the
can't.
thing is, maybe it's just because like I feel like I would. Like,
Cannot. Oh yeah. Not freezing when the tea was coming. Yeah, you were freezing a little bit.
oh, I'm sorry, because you're freezing for me, so I didn't know if it was me or if it was you.
I think we're
That was
both freezing.
But if you don't like bully romances, why are you looking it up?
It's like, I gotta do it.
Intense. Like, there's triggers.
I read it in YA fantasy and hate it. Read it recently in adult fantasy and actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
That's why I said it was a cute moment instead of Punk 57 was intense, because it was truly just cute.
It was. He just like embarrassed her a little bit. He was like, let me embarrass you in front of the principal for a hot sec. And she was like, but then he was like a little bit of a softie on the inside. That's kind of like how Dear Ava is too. Like, but he doesn't bully her. She just thinks that he's a bully, but he's not. And then he's a huge freaking cinnamon roll. Like,
oh, okay.
Huge. Like, he'd be like, I care about you so much. And she's like, bitch, I don't even know you.
I don't even know. That's why I asked what the definition of a bully is.
It depends. There's like different levels of bully.
Yeah. It's just like if like one of the protagonists is being, you know, mean or vindictive or doing awful things to the love interest.
But that's like an extreme bully. Some bullying can just be like school stuff, embarrassing, mean for no reason. But like my friends and I, we low-key bully each other on the low all the time. But it's not like hurtful. But then there's like people who will like ruin your whole life, and it's like that's like it's kind of past bully, but like I don't know what else you would call it.
Yeah,
and they're in school, so
yeah. Because I think bullying is embarrassing and meanness for no reason. Yeah, but there are levels of extremeness. Like, yeah.
Again, like I don't think. Yeah, it's not bullying, but like I just don't know what else you would call it.
Toxic.
Toxicity, I guess. But he does embarrass her at school too, but like extreme.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like a bully times 10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never continued on with that series, but
no, what?
I never continued on with that series. I don't know.
Which one?
The Deviant King one.
You didn't read that one for Swoon Sisters. That's a different one.
No, I know, but I didn't continue on to read that one.
Oh, see, I only read the first one and then read that one. The one in that one, Aiden, he's the son of the guy in Reign of the King.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Picking on someone and bullying are two different things. It's up to like comfort level, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends. Mm-hmm. This guy that I flirt with, I call him a bitch all the time, so I don't know what that means. Is that bullying?
Yeah. Picking on someone? Yeah.
I call him a bitch all the time.
It's like a bully.
What?
It's like, why you gotta be a bully?
Oh my gosh. So my friend that I work... Oh, I'm freezing, I think.
No, you're still going.
Oh, okay. So there's like this friend that I was friends with in like freshman, sophomore year of high school. And I didn't talk to them since then. And then we started working at the same job. Mm-hmm. And then now we're friends. And we both realized that we like bullied each other heavy. We bullied each other heavy. We both hated each other, dead ass.
But now like you're becoming an adult and realizing that, yeah.
Well, that's because we both just like, I was just annoying. They were just annoying. So we were just out here being annoying. And each other was like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I'll have to read more because one really bothers me to the point of triggering. Okay.
I would say, honestly, Deviant King is probably really triggering.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not then, because you say toxic stuff rolls off your back. It might be kind of triggering. There's like one thing that I'm thinking of that's kind of triggering. He kind of like sexually assaults her, but in her head, she's into it. So I don't know. That's like the only thing that I think of that's like could be triggering throughout the series.
Mm-hmm.
But like in her head, she's like, oh yeah, I'm getting into it on this tree. And he's like,
but that's the thing. You get her point of view, and you know that she's into
that's
it.
why it didn't bother me. If we didn't get that, I would have not been happy.
Right.
But it just depends on if that's gonna bother you.
Yeah.
Then I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't recommend it to most people. I just enjoy it because I like toxic triggering things. Like I like to be triggered.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then maybe you like it.
Harissa, I'm drinking cherry blossom tea latte. Sexual Assault Mommy. Kind of trigger me, but then again, I really don't mind being triggered in books. Yeah.
Yeah, same. I like when a book triggers me, like Pretty Girls.
Pretty Girls.
Sorry. That was my velociraptor noise.
Like a pterodactyl like coming in.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. But yeah. It's pretty I mean, it's not as cold as where Daijah's at, but it's been a little chilly these last couple days, so it's like I made soup yesterday to like glasses for the week, and I was like, tea sounds really nice.
I had soup today from Panera. Yeah. I had so much bread today. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely not.
I think she's talking about the sound I made. I make that all the time, or like different sounds. Hold on. I have a video of another one.
It's like, sorry to everybody who was wearing earbuds.
It's gonna come from my Are we just gonna sit here? Like
you were looking something up on your phone.
I know, but I was like, it's so silent. Like I feel pressure.
Oh, Sarah was talking about Pretty Girls. You're not gonna read Pretty Girls, Sarah?
No, Sarah didn't like Pretty Girls.
Oh, Sarah didn't like Pretty Girls. Got it.
Which, like, I simply don't understand. But
5 stars for me.
It's both of our favorite books of the year. And Nicole ain't read it because of me.
Yep. She's like, you got to read this. And I said, okay.
Like, because when do I ever go and I'm like, Nicole, you need to read this book right now? Like, never.
Never. That was the only time, really.
But that book had me on a different planet. Yeah, I know.
This book conversation is done.
Honestly, I feel like romance book, like, discussions, I feel like genuinely run shorter.
Sarah, what else did you need Pretty Girls to give you? Because I felt like it was there on page, all for you. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I know. I don't get it either. What
else did you want, Sarah? I don't understand.
I need to like reread it. I'm about to read The Good Daughter next. That's what I'm literally about to pick up next. Okay. Because The Pretty Girls was the second book I read of last year. So I'm making Karen Slaughter my second book of this year as well.
Oh, so kind of maybe
like a trend.
Yeah.
Even though I really want to read, I don't know why, but like I only read, like I did not read any graphic novels or manga or anything last year. I read a picture book for Peppa-a-thon. I read If You Give a Pig a Pancake.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was it.
That was it.
So like I really want to read the graphic novel Lore Olympus because it's like free on Webtoons. But I'm like, I can't because then it'll be my second read of the year. And we need Miss Karen Slaughter.
You weren't traumatized by Sarah. What else do you need?
How are you not traumatized?
How are you not traumatized by Pretty Girls? Like, what else do you need? Do you actually need like the murderer to come to your house? And like,
I feel like, well, one, it's just like super triggering material, especially for like me. It is, but I like to be triggered. And then the second thing is that I feel like it's like when a girl disappears, right? It's like the worst possible thing that you can imagine happening to that person happens in that book.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's what I'm saying is like I watch all these videos of like unsolved disappearances and like you're just like, what happened? And then I'm like, is that what happened? Because that's awful. I'm so sorry. Like,
yeah. It's like the most awful thing you could think of happened to these girls. And it was told explicitly on page. Like, I don't understand.
Like, it wasn't like lost around. Like, Karen went in. This is the only Karen I like. Karen Slaughter.
Karen Slaughter. Well, she spells her name differently than the regular Karen. So that's probably why. That's probably why.
Oh no, like the worst possible thing that you can imagine. Like if I am like, ooh, like, like I don't want to get kidnapped, right? Like I'm always like, ooh, let me not get kidnapped. But then I'm like, you know what? Maybe it'll be like a nice vacation. But then I think about that,
This
and
could
I'm like,
possibly
if
happen
that
when
is
you're
what's gonna
kidnapped.
happen to me, I don't want it.
I don't want it.
If that's what's gonna happen to me, I don't want it.
The only way that Pretty Girls could be more traumatizing is if Karen Slaughter actually had the pictures that she was talking about in that book on page. Like you actually saw pictures. That's the only way that it could be more traumatizing.
You
Sarah,
know
is that
what?
what you
I
wanted?
wouldn't have minded that because I messed up in the head. The Girl
I think
Next
that's what
Door.
Sarah
What is this
wanted.
book?
The Girl Next Door.
I've never heard of this book.
I'm thinking the couple next door. I'm not.
Let's read. That's what I was thinking of. Let's read Survivor by J. Gonzalez. The Gonzalez man. That's on my 12 or 12. No, sometimes I'm like, okay, but what happens if they kidnap me and then I have a little romance or whatever, and then I don't have to go to school? And then what are they gonna do? Be like, oh, you failed because you were kidnapped? They're gonna be like, no. So like sometimes I'm like, maybe it wouldn't be that bad. But then
it's
I think about
50-50 chance that it's either going to be a romance or Pretty Girls. In my luck, it's always the wrong 50, so I cannot.
No. Like that is the worst possible thing that can ever happen to anybody.
Yeah.
That gets kidnapped. What is it? What is the Survivor one by Gonzalez? It's literally about this woman who's like kidnapped from like her husband or something, and she's like, what do y'all want from me? Like, we got monies, we got whatever, you can take whatever, and then I'm a dip, you know? And they're like, we don't want nothing, we just want you to star in a snuff film, and that's it, bestie. And she's like,
is it, like, this is the Survivor one?
Yeah, and apparently it's like worse than Pretty Girls, like more triggering and like more graphic, more explicit. So I'm excited.
Dang, more traumatic than Pretty Girls.
I couldn't find the video. I'm still looking for it.
That's unfortunate.
My friend said I sounded like a bird in it.
Based on true torture events, I watched a documentary on the case it's based on, and I was sick into my core. Could not get the images out of my head. That's how I felt reading Pretty Girls. But I guess if you actually watched a documentary on it, I guess that's a little bit more.
Like it's literally like, you know, the Polaroids in Pretty Girls. It's like I can never visualize anything in books,
but that was perfect.
As I visualize those Polaroids, and I think about those Polaroid pictures in my head every day of my life. Yeah, like the Polaroid picture just like is in my head all the time.
Crystal clear, like, crystal clear, sharp.
Oh, I found it.
Okay.
You hear that?
Yeah, it sounds like a bird.
It's like replaying but yeah, that noise came out of my mouth.
Oh, goodness graciousness.
Anyways, yeah. So if you like being triggered, read Pretty Girls.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Or if you want to cry, read Wolf Song by TJ Klune.
Yeah, I still gotta read that.
Nicole, I actually felt like my heart was gone, disintegrated. Like
you were getting really emotional in your video.
Yeah, I know. I was getting upset. But like, you know, last year was kind of a heartbroken year, just in general. But I think the worst heartbreak I had the whole year was Wolf Song.
Yeah.
Like, not anything personal to me.
Wolf it was just that book. Yeah. Yep. Oh, dang. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I definitely need to read it.
So, like, soon? Or
probably not this month. I feel like I put a lot on my plate this month.
So, like next month?
Yeah, like February.
Okay. I'm gonna remember.
Okay, good, because I probably won't. I need you to remind me.
I'm gonna remember.
Remind me. Okay. Well,
this was nice. This is our last pick for
last year.
The tropes, though.
Yeah, the trope picks. Yeah, we use this for marriage of convenience.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
definitely marriage of convenience.
Definitely marriage of convenience.
Is this bullying? Me
Wait.
bullying Nicole, I think.
Who's bullying?
Me, I think. I don't know. What is happening?
What is
Nicole's reading Wolf Song in February.
Oh yeah. Yes, I'm reading Wolf Song in February. I need to know, is this Daijah telling me to read a book? No, it's not bullying.
Because look at what happened. I told her to read Pretty Girls last year. I bullied her into it, and then it was her favorite
You
book of the
didn't
year.
though. You didn't actually. You just said, "Hey, read this book," and I said, "Okay."
I think okay, in my head it was bullying because I think I said it very aggressive. I think I used all caps and a lot of exclamation
Use
points.
all caps.
People are always
you
like,
better
too
get that
much.
book read in February.
Everybody's always like, why use all caps so much? Like it's like you're yelling. And I'm like, yeah, I'm loud. Like
RM does that to me all the time. He always yells at me using all caps. I want to read
I
Wolf
would
Song,
reread it with you, but I don't
and
know
I
if my
joined.
heart can go through the trauma again.
You need a break. I think
Like
it's been too soon. It's too soon.
It's only been like 6 months.
It's all. Sarah, yes, we can buddy read that in February. Oh, read it, Sarah. I love Wolfsong. Yes. Don't give me a pity yes. I would never give you a pity yes. If I didn't want to read it with you, I'd say be like, no, I don't want to buddy read.
Have you
with
seen on Storygraph if you could do like start a buddy read? I don't
yes!
know what that is. I've never used it, but I saw it today and I was like, what is this?
It's new. It's just rolled out. So if you have a Storygraph, Sarah, we can buddy read it. And it's official.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like all caps goes with my personality. But like the funny thing is like my caps lock is off on my phone. So it's either like I'm in all lowercase or all caps.
All caps. It's one or the
like,
other. You cannot.
No, like it's literally all lowercase or all caps. I love the all lowercase. I need to buddy read something with somebody now.
Yeah.
Because I want to test it. What am I reading this month? Someone buddy read something with me. That's already on my January TBR.
What? That's already on my January TBR. Are we friends on Storygraph or do we just follow each other? Because there's a friend option. Yeah. Because you have to manage your preferences to allow people to be friends with you. Did you know that?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll look into this later.
Yeah.
Oh,
your phone defaulted to your way of communicating.
You're
reading.
I have too much on my TBR this month to put in credence. What is IPB?
Ice Planet Barbarians.
Oh, what am I currently reading? Well, I just finished this, so.
Daijah, it only says that we're following each other, so you need to go into your preferences and allow people to friend you.
What does that even mean? Why is it complicated?
I think it's just because the also friend thing is new. Like you can only just follow people, but now you can be friends with people.
Oh, is it under manage account or preferences?
Or preferences, yeah.
Who can
community, who can follow?
Oh, but you can do for buddy read. For buddy read, you can do who can invite you to take part in a buddy read.
Right, anybody.
And you can do friends and people I have a friend request. Anybody. Who can follow you and see your. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Harissa asked, what are you currently reading? I'm currently reading She Drives Me Crazy by, what's her name? Kelly Quindlen. This one.
Okay. Is it YA?
Yeah, YA Enemies to Lovers, yeah.
I'm about to start The Good Daughter. Literally, we gonna hop off this live. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna be on TikTok for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna crack open my little book.
Do it. I'm an cast because I need to convey your wrath.
Yeah, I don't like it when people think like all caps is supposed to be like they're like it's too aggressive, and I'm like, I'm aggressive. Like I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not gonna boil down my personality because you don't like all caps.
Give me the all caps. I don't care. I finished my last read so I can start Skin of the Sea. Yeah, I still need to read that. Working in office tomorrow and Wednesday, so probably won't finish. I believe in you. Yeah.
I can't believe that in a week I go back to class. What kind of ghetto nonsense?
Did it fly by pretty fast for you?
No, I wouldn't say it went by fast. I'm just not excited that I have to pack. Like, everything is back in its place.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, now I have to, like, go around, find everything that I want, pack up all my stuff again, go there, unpack it. And then when I come back here in the summer, then I'm going to have to put all my shit away again. Like, ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's annoying. That is annoying. But okay, yeah. So tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's our anniversary live show.
Anniversary live. It's been a year. That's gonna be on Daijah's channel.
I don't know if we should. I don't know. I was thinking of maybe doing a question box on Instagram to get questions, but I feel like nobody has questions, so I feel like it'd be like one question, and then I would be like, oh well. No, I don't have to pack the whole dorm, but like I left my bedding there. But like, what is here? My makeup, my skincare, my life, because I can't leave things there. So I literally brought anything that I thought could be important, I brought with me. And then now I have more stuff that I want to bring because of Christmas.
I'll probably be in the anniversary live show tomorrow, but we'll probably miss out on the love hypothesis. Dang.
But tomorrow we'll probably do reading sprints, and I don't know what else.
Reading sprints is always fun. I'm gonna need it because I need to finish Skin of the Sea, and I need to read this one too. So yeah, this one by Wednesday, this one by Thursday. So yeah.
Well, you better stop reading that book, whatever you're reading, and then get on those.
I'm almost done with it, actually. I think I only have like 30 minutes left. So I'm actually gonna finish it. There are 368
for the love hypothesis.
That's a lot.
Because of TikTok.
That's true.
Oh, shoot.
Hi, Cache. Be there tomorrow.
I'm excited because I like to just talk, and then I feel like on these, I'm like, we're supposed to talk about the book, but I just want to talk about anything but the book.
That happens sometimes. But I feel like we discussed everything that was pertinent to discuss pretty quickly.
Yeah, and then we're going to read the love hypothesis, and then we're reading Flock. Which I just saw. Who was talking about this? Was it Manda? I don't know. Manda has read it. It was Reagan from Ray Reads. She was like, I've read the back of this so many times, and I still don't know what it's about.
Yeah, because you read the back.
And there's a town. Flock says nothing. Not this.
Oh, not this.
I was just using this as an example.
I was like,
Flock, I literally don't know what it's about.
Oh. Well,
like Flock is literally about a girl in a town, and I think there's a love triangle. Like, I've read the synopsis multiple times, and I still don't know what Flock is about. But people have been liking it, so I think that's why it was voted for. And then the Sweetest Oblivion, which is a mafia romance.
Nice.
And the author literally says in her bio, like, I don't write about gentlemen. That's what she says. So I've heard the men in that series are very like.
After I read the love hypothesis, I gotta go and watch Jess's video because I held off because I didn't want any. I mean, I don't know if she spoils anything, but I didn't.
Okay, I'll write it down.
Question for tomorrow: favorite book of the book club. Oh, okay.
I'll write it down on my phone. I'll put a little question box in there on Instagram just in case.
Okay. Might surprise you. People might come in with questions. Yeah, but I cannot wait to read the love hypothesis. She definitely spoiled. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't watch it.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much for coming. Appreciate
I feel like it was popping today, and I didn't think it was going to be popping because I was like, who wants to read this? I barely even want to read this.
I want to continue on and read the series because the second book is about Arden, and I'm just like, I like you a lot.
Nicole, I feel like you want to finish every series you start.
That's true. Sarah's going to ask some questions.
Did you not hear me? I said I feel like you want to finish every series you start. But
I said, yes, that's true.
Oh, you cut out for me, so I didn't hear you.
Got it.
But like, I mean, I feel like that's possible for you because you read like 300, 400 books a year.
I didn't read 400 books last year.
Between 300 to 400. Between 300 to 400.
Listen,
no?
I don't need this slander, okay?
How is it slander? It was a fact.
Have either of you read Ruckus? No, it's not ringing a bell.
What the hell is that? I've never heard of that.
I was thinking Teen Wolf too. I think that's probably why I'm thinking of Daddy Argent. For sure. I'm the same as Nicole.
I want to finish most series, but like not this one.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna read the second one.
I would be okay. Like, I would be so fulfilled in my life if I've never read another historical romance in my life. I would be fulfilled and happy.
Okay, the next one's called The Hunter, featuring the dark and dangerous Christopher Argent.
Oh, Ruckus is the second book after Vicious. No, because LJ Shen is problematic.
Still making my way through Briar U. Not as Oh, it was better than Vicious. Okay, got it.
Maybe
I did not finish the series, but I read 4 books. I didn't finish Briar U either.
No, I didn't even continue with them yet, but I'm gonna try. I need
just
to get like you. Do you know that sound on TikTok that's like, it must be nice? I'm trying to get like you, my boy. That's me to you.
Really?
Because reading 100 books a year is not sufficient. I need to up it to 200 at least. We got to be flying through this because I literally own 400 something books that I haven't read, and I don't even read that many books. That I know Nicole's like, I literally own like 2,000, but most people own less than me, and I feel embarrassed. I'm trying to get that down to 200, not this year, but in the next couple of years, I'm trying to lower it to 200. I like to have a lot of options, but not 450.
I wish I had 450 books I needed to read in my physical library.
You have literally 2,000, but that's also because you go to the used bookstores and you're like, this is the 25th book in the series that I have read the first book from. Let me grab it.
I do. That is like character flaw of mine that I have to purchase every single book in the series before I even read it.
Yeah.
I'm currently suffering a book hangover already. Dang.
Was it because it was good or because it was bad?
Yeah, we need to know the book title and because if it was good or bad. I think I own less than 100 physical.
I don't even want to own less than 100. Like, I really want to get it to like 150, 200 because I like to have a lot of options, but I also feel guilty. But then the thing is too, like a lot of it's like YA that I bought when I was 13. And then I'm like, I don't want this anymore because I'm never going to read this.
Well,
and I know that. I know, but my parents are like, I bought this for you 7 years ago. Like literally so ridiculous. I'm like, bruh, let me live my life and be a minimalist. Not a minimalist, but more minimalist.
Could never. Not Daijah having to do a runway walk on the
I did. So Reader Tier, okay, so it was like Reader Dare was a thing, and they would do like, it's like a readathon, but they do live shows, and throughout it they do like a spinner wheel where people have to do dares. And I joined them for Reader Cheer, which was for the new year. That's why it's cheer, And the thing was, whoever has the most unread books either has to sing or do a runway walk.
Awesome.
And everybody was like, you should be lying. And I was like, I know, but I don't want to be untruthful.
Cannot lie. Nicole will be getting more cozies this year. I feel like I get a fair amount of cozies, but yeah, I don't have as for amount of cozies that I read, I don't really have a whole lot of cozies. Like this is my cozy shelf right here. Everything else is romance here. You got to have an earbud in your ear at all times to read like Nicole.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was because it was amazing. Did we get the title? Like, can we get the title of the book, Sarah? Please.
I need to know what it is.
She freezes when she gets spicy. I did a Kindle clean out of my books I bought in 2013. Oh, 2013. My taste was not good.
I feel like Okay, but you know what? For most people, I'm like, okay, 2013, what? That was 9 years ago now.
Oh, so
Wait,
long ago.
9 years ago? But see, okay, in 2013 is when I started like reading books like I do now. But 9 years ago, I was 10. No, like I was like I started to read when I just turned 11. So
Mhm.
11 versus 19 are very different. Like
Yeah.
I feel like 20 to 29 is still different, but you know, it's not 11 you're an actual child. Like you are a whole ass child. And now I'm technically a grown adult. Like
Yeah.
20 to 29 you're just going from adult to an older adult. I went from a
Right.
whole ass child to an
To an
adult.
adult. Right.
We are different. We are built different.
Oh
We
yeah, it
love
was
that.
that fantasy manuscript you're reading.
Sarah
Yeah,
still
I
has
mean,
not told me the book.
I still have books. I mean, I've been collecting books since I was like 14, 15, and I still have those books, honestly.
Look, this is what my friend just said to me.
I was trying to shamelessly plug my Instagram. I
Oh,
posted about it
I know
there.
you said that you were going to.
Ma'am.
Oh, oh, I remember this. Oh, sorry. Go look at Sarah's Instagram.
I'm going.
No, I tried to show it on the screen. I remember
Oh.
you started this during Reader Cheer. Or no, on Jan Sprints. But
Oh, got it. Okay.
my friend just said because they told me to I was hanging out with them and they told me to send them my playlist and they told me
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, your music taste is immaculate, unnecessarily sad as fuck though. But good nonetheless.
Unnecessarily sad.
I told you about this is my friend, Nicole. My friend.
Your friend.
This is my friend. My
Oh, your
friend.
friend. Got it. Heard loud and clear. Your friend. Got it.
Hey, I talk to my friend every day.
I'm sure you do.
I do talk to my friend every day. Sarah's
I'm
like,
sure.
what is this friend? Sarah does not know the tea. I should probably tell her the
Mm.
tea because I feel like Sarah like thrives off the tea. She's like,
She loves the tea. She donated them behind my She donated them behind your back. Wow.
oh no, that's
Only
weird.
really kept Dr. Seuss, Disney, and Barbie books. Wow, Mom.
I gave a lot of my picture books. Like I gave basically all of my childhood picture books that I still have to my niece and nephew. And they're like, what about for your kids? And I was like, when are those? You listen to my playlists? Which one? No, that's only you, Sarah. That's me too. Like,
I want to speculate about
I can tell you the tea. You want to speculate about? Go speculate. Speculate about friend.
Speculate
Go ahead.
about friend. I need it to survive.
Y'all can speculate. This ain't my channel. I don't care what we set up. Now, see if it was on my channel, my mama be on there.
That's true.
But this channel, they ain't gonna find this one live show 58 minutes in. We're gonna have to like talk for like a couple more minutes because I need it to be like sandwiched. Like it can't be like if they hop to the end, yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, but you can speculate. I don't care. But wait, you listen to my playlist.
Sarah does.
I feel like we have very different music tastes.
Apparently not.
I don't know. I just be listening. I have two main playlists that I listen to.
Mm-hmm.
I have like, I actually do have a sad playlist. That's not the playlist that they said was sad. But I don't really listen to my sad playlist.
So you have the playlist and then you have a more sad playlist.
Yeah, but this one's just called The Roadmap to My Soul. Like it's just like my emotions.
Yeah.
And like I'm like, this is special. If I share this with you, this is my soul. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you know, if you tell someone to read your favorite book, they can't tell you if it's bad.
Right.
Because this is intimate. Okay? No. But then my other one is Too Pretty for This Shit. And it's just when I'm like mad at everybody and I just like literally like there's little fire and then a middle finger.
Middle finger.
Oh, you listen to this one or the soul one? I think the soul one because the comment's delayed.
We still don't know.
Oh my gosh, you froze.
Did I? Am I back?
I think I froze.
The
Oh,
roadmap.
thank you.
Oh.
That is like my playlist. Like I put my whole heart, soul, and pussy into that playlist. Okay. Literally. Like is
literally.
Like it just fits every single mood that I ever have.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's immaculate. Thank you. You're really gassing me up. You and my friend gassing me up.
And my
Sarah.
friend.
Friend's actually man number 3, but I feel like it's kind of he knows he's man number 3 though. That's what I call him to my friends. Man
It's
number
good
3.
that he knows where on the list he's at.
Well, that's just chronological order.
Right. Timeline.
It's not rank of favorite. Oh my gosh.
What?
We need to go. There's too much freezing happening. I need to go.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot going on.
There's a lot of freezing happening.
All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for the reading sprint.
Oh, wait, I have a question.
Oh, how long did it take you to make the playlist?
Okay, so listen. So the thing is, the playlist, Go Back to My Soul and I'm Too Pretty for This Shit were at once one playlist, and then I was like, this is too chaotic and too many different emotions, so I need to split them up. Yeah. And then now I've discovered different artists, so I would say it's taken me a solid couple months to make this playlist, but I had a lot of the songs on there already in another playlist that I remember listening to in like November of 2020. So like I would say it really started like fall of 2020 to now. Oh. Door number 3. Any Call Her Daddy fans? I used to listen to Call Her Daddy, and then people started judging me too much for it, so then I stopped.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, everybody, have a great night. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.